Now let's talk about this. In this time of holiday season, it can feel very lonely, even in the midst of being amongst many people. And I tell you why it can be lonely. It can be lonely, and maybe you are in this situation right now. Maybe you are in a state where you feel lonely amidst lots of people, or even just lonely because there's no one around. But let's take the part of being lonely amidst of many people. The reason why you feel lonely is because, and this is one of the, I think this is the fourth tenet of the Driven Daily brand, the Driven Daily core value system, and the fourth tenet is trust is everything. You see, when you don't have trust, when you cannot trust anyone, that's when you feel lonely. You know, when you have one person you can trust, that means the world. So the reason why you feel lonely is because there's nobody in your circle that you can really trust. Now, I know it's hard because many of us has been burnt, and because of that, we don't want to be burnt again, so therefore we don't want to trust again. But my encouragement to you is, I want you to start, and let's go deeper a little. I want us to start by, if there's nobody you can trust right now, I want you to start with the foundation. I want you to start trusting, and you know where I'm going with this. I want you to trust you. And the reason why is because the level of trust we have for others is in direct proportion to the level of trust we have for ourselves. Now that sounds like a great cliche, but it's so true. Listen, if you're someone that don't trust people, you don't trust yourself. You see, you reflect who you are. Now, I'm not saying because I trust myself, I just willy-nilly trust everyone around me. No. But you get what I'm saying, right? So I really want you to start with the foundation of trusting yourself. And it starts, you might ask, Randall, how do I start trusting myself? Well, you start trusting yourself by keeping the promises you make to yourself. You see, the reason why we don't trust ourselves is because we make promises, but we don't keep them. We say we're going to wake up in the morning at this time, and then we wake up, but then we stay in bed. We say we're going to, for example, drink a liter or 2 liters every day. We don't do that. You get what I'm saying? So I need you to start with the small promises, saying, hey, you know what? Tomorrow I'm going to wake up, and when I wake up, I'm going to do 5 minutes of cardio. I'm going to take a walk outside. Boom. When tomorrow comes, you do it. You kept your promise. You build up that credit score, that self-credit score with yourself. You know what I mean? So let's start with the basics. Let's start trusting ourselves. Let's get that foundation really good. Boom. We'll move over to trusting others. But yeah, listen, I really want you to take courage to know that you are not alone. Number one, don't by any means think that you're the only one that feels lonely at times. Listen, the very people that you see online, the very people that you see wherever you see them amongst lots of people having a great time, many a times those are the same people that are secretly, wouldn't go that far as depressed, but secretly they are lonely. Secretly there's a facade of enjoyment, a facade of, and then behind the scenes, they go home at night and they feel like, yeah, there's really nobody I can trust. So don't by any means think that you're the only person that feels that, especially at this time of the year. Especially when it comes to family members that's no longer with you, friends that's no longer with you, whether they have passed on or whether they just moved to a different location. That can be tough. It can be tough. But just know, hey, number one, you're not alone. And number two, I want you to keep God. I really want you to keep God close at this time, especially this time of the year when you feel lonely. Keep God close to you. And if you say, but Randall, I don't have that kind of relationship with God. Look, it's not something magical. It's not something mysterious. I want you to keep this one word in your mind, and that one word is belief. You might not see him, you might not hear him, you might not be able to touch him, but if you have belief, you can lay in bed and you can just start talking. Just start talking. And you might feel like you're crazy, or people might think you're crazy if they see you, but do it in isolation and just start talking to him. And just believe. Just believe. Look, I'm not here to push any beliefs or religion on you. I just want to share with you what works for me, and if it doesn't work for you, take out the bones, or eat the meat and spit out the bones. Just take the gems out of these videos, right? But hey, look, know that you're not alone. Know that we are here. Know that this channel is here for you. And remember, we are not here just to survive. We are here to thrive. And until next time, peace. Bow, bow.